105 fascinating universe facts that will blow your mind. Spacesuit helmets have a Velcro patch for scratching purposes. Now, what if you had an itch worth dying for? Something is eating the Milky Way. One of the scariest facts about the universe is that there's a large, unidentified mass sucking away portions of the Milky Way galaxy. There's a cannibal galaxy next door. There are more than 200 moons in our solar system. Meanwhile, Mercury and Venus are the only two planets that don't have moons. Venus is the hottest planet. The Sun contains over 99% of the mass in our galaxy. It would take 258 Earth days to drive around one of Saturn's rings at a speed of 75 miles per hour. Scientists detected a radio signal in space from 5 billion light-years away. We always see the same side of the moon. Jupiter has the most moons. It's even bigger than Mercury and is visible to the naked eye with binoculars. It snows metal and rains acid on Venus. Coca-Cola was the first soft drink consumed in space. Sputnik was the first artificial satellite in space. Astronaut stool has to be transported back to Earth via spacecraft. Exoplanets are planets that orbit other stars. There's no wind on the moon. The moon moves 4 centimeters away from Earth every year. Scientists believe that in 1 billion years, the moon will move out of the Earth's field of gravity, although we won't be around anymore to witness that. Sunset is blue on Mars. The Earth weighs 81 times more than the moon. Mercury has no atmosphere. Scientists measure a planet's weight through its gravitational pull. Halley's Comet won't be seen again until 2061. The Chinese began to document Halley's Comet in 240 BC. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will bond permanently. No one knows how many stars are in space. The largest discovery of water ever found was in outer space. Astronomers found a massive water vapor cloud that holds 140 trillion times the mass of water in the Earth's oceans, about 10 billion light-years away. The moon was once part of the Earth. Neptune radiates more heat than it gets from the sun. Neutron stars can spin 600 times per second. Saturn has a two-tone moon. Uranus rotates on its side. The biggest volcano on Mars is 3 times the size of Mount Everest. Jupiter is the dumping grounds of the solar system. Australia is wider than the moon. Some US astronauts drink recycled urine, sweat, and bath water in space. This recycled water is actually cleaner than drinking water. The International Space Station, ISS, is worth $1 billion. Putting on a spacesuit takes 45 minutes. A standard NASA spacesuit costs $12 million. Saturn is less dense than water. Mercury is the fastest planet in our solar system. Buzz Lightyear of Toy Story has literally been to space. A Buzz Lightyear figure traveled aboard the International Space Station for 15 months, returning to Earth on September 11, 2009. There could be life on Mars. Sound actually travels in space. One moon orbits Neptune backwards. A person who weighs 220 pounds on Earth would weigh 84 pounds on Mars. A day on Mars is 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds long. One day on Venus takes 243 Earth days. The Sun takes over 1 Earth month to make a full rotation. Your face would puff up in space. On Earth, the body prevents our blood flow from pooling at our feet due to gravity. You can't use a normal pen in space. There are 88 recognized constellations. There are estimated to be billions of other galaxies. 5 dwarf planets are recognized in the solar system. Haumea is oddly football-shaped. Ceres is the smallest dwarf planet. It is also the only dwarf planet still within the inner solar system. Saturn has a hexagonal storm. They found another planet we can live in. The Great Red Spot of Jupiter has shrunk in half. The Great Red Spot is a raging storm in Jupiter's atmosphere, observed since the 1600s. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. Neptune's winds are the fastest in the solar system. Jupiter has the most volcanically active body in our solar system. The Moon's craters might be the coldest places in the solar system. Mars has extreme temperatures. About once a year, an asteroid the size of a car enters Earth's atmosphere. Pluto could theoretically sustain life. Mars has the longest valley known to man. There's a planet made of diamonds 2 times the size of Earth. 3 to 7 different galaxies are visible from Earth. It rains diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn has a UFO-shaped moon. There are currently 6 spacecrafts on Mars. Pluto has mountains. However, this raises brows on Pluto's energy source for tectonic motion, since it is so distant from the Sun or other planets. All planets in the solar system could fit between Earth and the Moon. The biggest asteroid in the solar system is 329 miles in diameter. You could expand twice your size when exposed to outer space. The first black hole photographed is 3 million times the size of Earth. Being in space is like having a bad cold. Mercury was 100% mapped in 2013. There might be a huge planet at the end of the solar system. Uranus has a funky-looking moon. Mars has running water. Earth's Van Allen belts move according to solar activity. On a distant planet, it rains glass sideways. Astronauts will grow 2 inches in space.